Hello and welcome here to Terrigal, England's base for this World Cup. Not a bad spot, is it, if you're looking to recover ahead of a World Cup final. England, of course, taking on Spain on Sunday for a chance to win their first ever World Cup, but it's also Spain's chance to win their first ever World Cup. They've been over in New Zealand for much of this tournament, but they're flying over. They're in Sydney now. They trained this morning, and the Spanish media were there to run their eyes over them. And for Spain, it's been a difficult tournament. We've spoken a lot in these videos about England having their own issues with the bonuses before the tournament, the release date, injuries, and Spain's issues really started back in September of last year. They had 15 players contact the Spanish Federation and say they were unavailable for selection. And the main issues that they were bringing up were around the sort of professional setup of the place. They felt like the training methods weren't as good as their clubs. They didn't have the same sort of nutritionists, rehab, things like travelling to games via bus instead of plane. And Jorge Vilda, the head coach, was also someone who was in the firing like that. Obviously, he's the man at the top of that coaching setup. Had a difficult record with Spain until this tournament, and actually won a knockout game, and he was appointed in 2015. So Spain were really in a state of crisis, to be honest. 15 players from a squad not wanting to come and play felt like a tipping point, but the federation stuck by Vilda. And it sort of rumbled on all throughout this season, and we've got to the point before this World Cup where 3 of those 15 players agreed to be part of the 23-player squad, and even then you could see the tension between the players and the head coach. They had a farewell party in Madrid, and on stage Vilda was introduced, and I mean, you can go Google the video and you will see it. The reaction from those Spain players is not one of a united group, but it is now. And actually there's a piece on the Standard Sport website with Maria Tixas from Sport newspaper in Spain, and she talks about how this group has become united, basically in their common will to win and won the World Cup. And they've got so many talented players in that group. You know, Aitana Bonmatí is just one of them, you know, in line to win the Ballon d'Or, but right through that squad they've got players who really are among the best in the world. And when you look at club football, you know, Barcelona have won the Champions League this season, they've won it before. It's a reason why Spain are at this level, and I think a lot of people believe they should have won a major tournament before this, and now they're in the final, they all believe that they can stop England.